Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on, subs, and how y'all doing, noobs? And just in case you don't know what a newbie is, don't you worry, I'm about to tell you. A newbie be anybody checking me out, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second, it may even be for the third. We don't count those numbers around here, we really don't. I just want all of my subs and I want all of my noobs to gather around and come on in. You guys know that throughout the year, I have been doing certain upgrades in my life, from the rooter to the tutor, from the tops of my head to the soles of my feet, basically where I do certain improvements in my life so I can be better and live better and do better. You know what I mean? So it's still me, but just better. So with that being said, and just looking back a little bit, I cannot believe that we are basically at the end of the year. Yes, I know I say it all the time and every year, but it does seem like time is just flying by. Wow. And in looking back, we've done a really good job in achieving a lot of our goals. And as they continue, I can say that where we are ending now sets us up for a great start in the new year. For instance, now we're about to break it down. Walking. I have been back to walking. And like I said, it just makes me feel good. I know we had a little hump. We had a little setback with the rain and the bees and some other stuff going on, but we are back on track. I've been walking pretty consistently, and outside of a couple of days, because there's been more rain. In fact, it's raining now, but outside of those days, I have regain traction as far as my walking. And you guys already know how I feel about that. It makes me feel good. It sets the tone for my day. So I'm really happy about that. And pairing with that, the exercise, you know that I have those exercise bands and I only use them maybe twice. So I need to use them more. But I bought some exercise bands not too long ago. And I've been using them, as I'm sitting, because I work from home. So I try and get a little bit of exercise in while I'm sitting. So even though I haven't been as consistent with that, it's still in the mix. And I've been doing other exercises as far as my push-ups. I got back to my crunches. I told you guys that I'm really going to hone in on the whole physical thing. And, after I had gained some poundage over the holidays, I can safely say that a couple of those poundages are gone, which gives me incentive to keep going, which I am going to do as far as the exercise and the walking. But the good report doesn't end there, because with the water, okay, again, for those who don't know, I've been trying to imbibe more aqua or H2O, because of course it's good for your body overall, your skin, your hair, everything. So I have been consistent with that. I've been filling my cup with water, letting it overflow. Not exactly, but I fill it to the brim and I'm good to go for the day. So that has been continuing as well. And sleep. You guys know that I've been in the past, and I can proudly say it's been in the past. In the past, I've had issues with sleeping as far as getting a good night's sleep. I try to get about 7 to 8, and I can say that I've been in that range for the past the last update? For the most part, I've been getting my sleep. I think I'll always have a one-off, a day or two where I don't get enough sleep. Either I'm going to bed too late or I'm just not, something else is going on. But I've had more ons than offs. So I'm happy to report that sleep category. We can definitely put that to rest. Pun intended. Moving right along, I wanted to give you guys an update as far as my skin. Now, we talked about my face, but I want to show you guys my hand. You guys know that I've had an outbreak of eczema on my hands, basically on my fingers or on my digits. I'm happy to say I got my hands back, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. I got my hands back. Because that eczema, it was killing my vibe. It was shutting me down, honey. It was putting me in a different space, a headspace. I have to say that it took a long while. But with me using the Cetaphil, because remember, I bought that for my face, but I've been using it on my hands as well. So the Cetaphil and the Cetaphil, Cetaphil. I think it's Cetaphil. Cetaphil, the stuff that I got, for my face initially. I've been using that in conjunction with Vaseline. I've been rubbing it on my hands every day and every night in between the digits. And I have to tell you that outside of maybe a little rough spot in between my pinky and my ring finger, my hands are pretty much 99.999%. They're pretty much back in effect. And I'm very happy about that because that sort of encourages me to, paint them and do something with my nails and this and that. And, just makes me feel more complete now that my hands are back. Yes, my hands have cleared and I am cured. I am cured of the eczema for right now. Now, as far as the food is concerned, yes, I am back to my old bro, my steady Betty, TJ, on Trader Joe's, for those who are just not intimately familiar. But TJ, we still going steady. Again, I've just been trying to eat a little bit more cleaner, just trying to eat lighter, more lean, healthier. So I'm still on that kick. And in addition to that, I've actually taken away something, and that is sugar. Now, whoa. Don't get too excited because I still got to have my desserts, okay? Because I do have a sweet tooth. But I have been cutting back on my desserts. In fact, instead of eating a dessert every night, last week what I did was I replaced my dessert with a cup of hot tea. Now, you guys know that I am a tea girl. Now that it is tea season, I am all about finding my teas. I like all the colored teas as far as green tea. White tea is really good because it has a lot of antioxidants. And I told you guys about red tea or Rooibos tea that I am getting re-familiar with. And I told you guys that I was on the hunt for some nice red tea, specifically tea that I had tried years and years ago, and I'm trying to find that same brand because I don't remember exactly what it was. But I will say we have an update. I did order this. This is by Fresh Pack. Okay, so that's the name of the brand, and this is their red tea, the Rooibos tea. And I have tried it and I like it. I like it a lot. Now, I will say it's not the brand that I had years ago because it doesn't taste. The brand years ago that I was trying to find, again, I don't know the name of it, but it had a natural sweetness to it. I want to say maybe it had a hint of licorice in it or something like that made it sweet. Now, this does not have that same type of sweetness. I still had to add honey, but I'm enjoying the taste of this as red tea. I want to say it's somewhat earthy. Some describe it as somewhat nutty, but it's really smooth. And besides the taste, along with the other shades of tea, like green and white, red tea has a lot of antioxidants in it. I believe it's naturally caffeine-free as well. And I'm really enjoying it. I am really enjoying this. So after I got my tea, I said, you know what? I want to get a little something to celebrate me drinking the tea. I decided to basically up my tea drinking game, not only with the tea, but with the mug to match. So I got on the internet and I went tap. I found this mug that I absolutely adore. I just had to have it, darling. I just had to grab it. You guys know me. I love the colors. I love the size. And so here we are. I just had to do it. My brand new mug, and this is from a coffee company called Blue Bottle. Me reading the description, they have certain mugs that they release limited edition every year, and when I saw this one, I said, this has me written all over it. Now, not literally because it has a blue bottle on it, but you get what I'm saying. This is me all day. I mean, it is a beautiful shade of caramel, and then they have their logo, the blue bottle, right there in the middle. And it's the perfect size. And I've been drinking my tea out of this new mug. And I absolutely, positively love it. And with that being said, I think I'm good with the cups and the mugs. Now that I got something special, something to incentivize me to drink my water with all the colorful cups that I have, the Starbucks exactly. And my new mug now. I think we're good on the mugs and the drinking vessels and all the cups and I think we're good. I think I have sated my appetite as far as all the specialty drinking ware that I require to drink and imbibe my teas and waters. And speaking of special, while I was on their site, again, I'm not really a coffee drinker, but a lot of the coffee on their site, they sounded really good. So I may re-up and go back and buy a little something and, test the waters in the coffee department as well. But I will say, while I was on their site looking through their coffees, I was inspired to add to my tea list. Yes. I am on this tea train, choo-choo, and it is not stopping anytime soon. So, with that being said, I saw listed in addition to their coffees, they also had matcha. Now, I've heard of matcha. I've drank matcha at Starbucks, so I'm familiar. I'm somewhat familiar. I'm not an aficionado, but I'm familiado with matcha tea. And for those who are not familiar, matcha is basically green tea powder or green tea leaves that are in powder form, sourced from Japan. They have been used traditionally for ceremonies and things of that sort. So they have a rich tradition within the Japanese culture. And of course, once it came over here, a lot of people go gaga for matcha. So I looked at theirs, and it was a couple of coins. And I said, you know what? Let me see what Amazon has. So I looked on Amazon and I decided upon this particular brand. Is called Jade Leaf. And it is the matcha, is organic ceremonial matcha, tea house edition. And it came in a cute little tin. And in addition to that, it comes sealed fresh in a foil pack. And what you do is you would cut open the pack and empty the matcha into the tin and then seal it tight until you're ready to use. So needless to say, I have not opened it yet, but I can't wait. I just can't wait. I just love trying new things. And I said, you know what? Well, since we're on this tea train, I am adding matcha to the list of teas. Just adding it to the list of teas in my tea roster. So now that I have this, now I got to learn all the ways to make, and it's pretty simple, the way to make matcha. But you guys know me. Once I saw this, I was like, okay, I want all the accoutrements as well, because they have a whisk and a sifter and some type of spatula. And then this, honey, matcha, it has its own thing going on. But right now, I just got the tea. Again, I am just learning and I will have it all together. I just wanted to give y'all the lowdown, the tea that is now in my roster. And now that I have the fresh pack, as far as the red tea is concerned, I think there's one other brand that I wanted to try that I saw, but I will let you guys know if and when I do that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with this update. Again, we're still getting things together, but I feel very good about our progress for this year. We've done a lot of things, and like I said, we've got miles to go before we sleep. I am very happy to be on this journey. And yeah, there's more to come as far as we're going to get in other avenues and other sections of my life. But I really wanted to tighten up a lot of this other stuff as far as a lot of the internal and the health and the food and the this and the that. But we will be adding to the categories and expanding. We've been talking about handbags. I told you I am in my handbag era, and some wardrobe and clothing and just fun stuff and just enjoying my life, to its fullest. You only get one, okay? At least that's what I believe. You only get one here on earth. So with that being said, why not live it to its fullest? And that is what I am intending to do. That's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Looking forward to the new year, but we are going to end this one on a fantastic note, and that we are doing well. And anybody else who's on their own personal journey to bettering themselves, honey, I am here for you. So let's do it together. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to wrap this up and get up out of here. What do you think? I think we should. So that's what we're about to do. So with that being said, and that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out. Okay. I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff. Honey, we got some more upgrades to get to. So I need y'all to come on back. Y'all got to come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on